So Trump goes to CPAC and says, I am your warrior, I am your justice, I am your retribution. Which, you'd think, that's something a dictator would say, you know. Uh, his idea of justice is not the same as anybody else's idea of justice, and why does he need to take revenge?
If we don't do this, our country will be lost forever. People are tired of rhinos and globalists. They want to see America first. That's what they want. It's not too complicated. This is the final battle. They know it. I know it. You know it. Everybody knows it. This is it. Either they win or we win. And if they win, we no longer have a country. And I promise you this, if you put me back in the White House, that beautiful building, but I live in very beautiful buildings, it's not that reason. Beautiful. That building wasn't the easiest building to live in with what I was put through. And I get a lot of credit. A lot of people say, how do you do it, sir? I had a man come up to me the other day, one of the toughest.
How does he do it? He plays golf all the time, and he does very little when he was president.
Strongest people that you can imagine. You all know his name. Big businessman, a lot of money, a lot of success, tough as hell. And he said, could I ask you a question, President? What? A friend of mine used to call me Donald, now he calls me President. Could I ask you a question, President? What? How do you do it? How do you do it? Every day they send you subpoenas. Every day they're after you. They're looking to take you down at levels that nobody's ever put up with before.
Well, now he's whining about having to face justice. This is hilarious. Yeah, don't commit a bunch of crimes and you won't be subpoenaed for crimes. I mean, it's easy as that.
7 years I've gone through this. We beat them all, but it continues. And he said to me, seriously, how do you do it? I could never do it. This is one of the toughest guys. I said, maybe you could. He said, nope, I couldn't do it. I couldn't get out of bed in the morning. But I do it for you, and that's what I'm doing it for. I do it for you.
Uh, I think this is hilarious. A guy that claims to be all about America, but loves Putin to the point of uh, trying to interfere with the election or helping him interfere with the election, and he has all his stuff made out of the United States and like China and other places. None of his products are made in the USA, and a ton of the right-wing base is all about Putin and wanting Putin to be like US president and stuff. It's like, yeah, these people are traitors.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you very much. And if you put me back in the White House, their reign is over. Their reign will be over. And they know it. And America will be a free nation once again. We're not a free nation right now. We don't have free press. We don't have free anything.
Yeah, well, we've never been a free nation. But with right-wingers in power, it gets worse and worse. We don't head towards progression, we regress.
In 2016, I declared, I am your voice. Today I add, I am your warrior. I am your justice. And for those who have been wronged and betrayed, I am your retribution. I am your retribution.
I am your retribution. The kind of justice system, that's the kind of justice system he wants to create, a system based upon revenge and retribution. Not one actually based upon laws. He wants to get revenge on other people that he feels wronged him, which is why he wants to get back into office, as well as to be able to like skirt various crimes he was a part of.
Not going to let this happen. Not going to let it happen. I will totally obliterate the deep state. I will fire
Well, there is no such thing as the deep state. It's hilarious. To be president is to be like part of the deepest deep state you can be. You're president of the United States, yet he's gonna act like he's gonna fight against that? Like, no. No, he's not.
I will fire the unelected bureaucrats and shadow forces who have weaponized our justice system like it has never been weaponized before. It's sick. These are sick people.
Yeah, right-wingers who love to weaponize the justice system is complaining about the justice system being weaponized against them when it hasn't been whatsoever. They just don't like the fact that, they're being held to various laws and standards.
And I will put the people back in charge of this country again. The people will be back in charge of our country. The Biden administration is the most corrupt administration in American history. Hunter Biden is a criminal and nothing happened to him. Nothing happened. Joe Biden is a criminal and nothing ever seems to happen to him.
Wow, is he mad that he's a criminal and he's being charged with crimes, but Joe Biden and Hunter Biden supposedly committed crimes and not being charged with anything? It kind of tells you how he truly feels.
Because, say what you want, but the Democrats stick together. They don't have Mitt Romney. They don't have guys like that. They stick together. How's Mitt Romney doing? Not too good.
That's kind of funny. Democrats stick together, like that's supposed to be bad, yet Republicans stick together and they would, cheer about the solidarity of like Republicans and stuff. It's pretty funny. Like the things that they claim to be bad aren't bad, but it's only bad because the other side is doing it.
I could name plenty of others too. But they do stick together, whether you like them or not, and many of us don't, but maybe someday we get together. A question was asked of me just before COVID came in. They said, the country is coming together. Do you think this is real? And I said to myself, it is real. It's amazing. I was getting calls from radical left people, the nicest calls. It's amazing because we had the best employment numbers in history. We had the best economy in history. We were lapping China. China was supposed to have taken over as the world's largest economy, and we were actually increasing at a level that nobody thought possible. We were doing great. And then you had COVID come in, and a lot of things had to happen, and we did a great job. We never got the credit for that job, but we did a great job with COVID, and then gave back something very strong. But we were really bringing this country together. Had COVID not come in, I think you would have had a much different, because a lot of people want to know, can we all get along together? And if I didn't have that experience, I would say no, because the thought process is so different. But we were starting to really get along.